What's up? What's up, guys? Hey, I know I haven't made any videos. I think I said this before. I'm not a big video maker. I like making them when I have time. I've been busy. And all last week I was in Disney World. And if you've never been to Disney World in Florida, it's a good time, but it's also ass whipping. I mean, it is. I was there for my kids. It was a good time. And we had fun, but we were there for a whole week. And we went to Universal Studios, rode the Harry Potter ride. So, it was good times, but like I said, it could be a beat down too. So, anyway, I'm back. I've been working. I've been busy. And there's been a video I've been wanting to make for a while, so I thought I'd throw it out today. And I know I've heard a couple people talk about it before, kind of, sort of, but I'm going to do it in a different way. And there'll probably be some bad language, so if you don't like bad language, turn your channel. Bye. See ya. Yeah, flip over somewhere else. I'm going to talk about buying etiquette, or I guess when you're out buying stuff, maybe the attitude you should carry with you. Because here's the deal. I'll pick. I'm not, picking's not my major thing that I do. So, every now and then when I go pick, I don't ever complain. If I'm at the flea market and somebody throws me out a price, I will offer, my counter offer. If they don't like it, I just put it down. I go about my business, okay? But I also sell at the flea market and garage sales and other things, and I'm telling you, the last couple of weeks, and over again, I have the same pictures come out when I'm at the flea market. I see the same people all the time. I got these I can't talk. I got these two guys. They come every weekend. They spend 10 minutes looking at whatever I have. They've never spoken to me. They've never bought a thing. And I'm like, no, I don't even waste my time talking to these knuckleheads. They haven't bought nothing from me, so why am I going to bother? I know what they're doing because I see them in the flea market. If they just come clean and say, hey, this is what we're looking for, maybe I have it somewhere else, I might bring it out to them. I might. But I don't waste my time dealing with them because they haven't bought anything from me. So I don't waste my time. And like I said, most of the things I take up to the flea market are my dollar bullshit I gotta get rid of. I even had a couple weekends ago when I was out there, I think 3 weeks ago, I set up a table where everything on the table was 25 cents. I just wanted that stuff gone. Had to go. I mean, it's to the point where I either move it, donate it, or throw it away. That was that table, basically. And this stuff was selling. So, I'm going to talk about attitude when you're out buying because I had a yard sale at my house about, I want to say 2 or 3 months ago. It was the first community yard sale of the year. And normally I don't do yard sales at my own house because I got into a battle with code enforcement about 2 years ago in this little town I live in. And boy, if they could break it off of my ass, they would. And we're not allowed to put signs out, town ordinance, all that crap. So I played a game there at my own house. And it was a community yard sale. And I threw a bunch of stuff out from the garage into the front yard. I mean, when I say literally I threw it out, I was just taking it from the garage, sitting in the yard. I just wanted that stuff gone. I had this older lady come up and started looking at my stuff. And everything she picked up, she asked a price on it. And every time I told the price, she got her panties in a wad, had attitude, huffing, puffing, mowing, groaning. She didn't like it. In her arms, I forgot the two things she had. One of the things was Scrabble. She bought a Scrabble game, and she had something else. Based on what she was carrying, I knew what she was doing. She's picking. I got no problem with that. I got no problem with other pickers coming by from me because I sell to other pickers that I know that are up front. I know, and they're coming to buy stuff to resell for me. I got it. I got no problem with that. I'll get into that in a minute. But this lady was huffing, moaning, panties in the wad. She didn't like my prices. And I'm going to give you an example. I had this wooden, it was like a little wooden, almost, not a sculpture, but wooden, hand-carved, like Harley motorcycle. Nice little thing. Because I used to own a bike. I sold my bike, so I don't really need it. Hey, I was on the table, I was asking $5. Now, I had looked this stuff, that particular item up on eBay. On eBay, shipping included, I probably could have got about $18 for it, including the shipping in the price. Because that's what they were roughly going for. I had it there for $5. To anybody who owns a bike and want to buy that, $5, that's a good deal. You can't buy it on eBay for $5. You probably can't go buy something like that at Goodwill for $5. You might get a good deal at Goodwill if they had it. Nice mint condition. I didn't need any more. I know my bike's memory is gone. One day I want another one. But $5, that was what I was asking. And this was my final straw with her. She picked it up. I told her $5. And once again, huffing, puffing, moaning, grabbing, throwing himself back down on the table. And at that point, I walked off. I'm gonna give you a little hint too when you're out reselling. Maybe you're picking and you got some stuff they're having garage sale trying to get rid of. I give a price and I'll walk off. I don't deal with you after I give a price if that's the kind of attitude you have. I'll walk off. I got better things to do than stand there and wait for you and look like, oh, you're gonna pay me, give me $5. I'm waiting. No, that's not how. I give you the price. I'm gone. I walk off to do something else. Talk to somebody else, whatever. I gave her the price. At that point, after her huffing and puffing, she finally looked at me and said, do you have any Legos? Do you have any scrap gold, broken jewelry in the house? And something else she asked for. So at that point, because like I said, I had already called her, that's what she was doing, picking, reselling. I looked at her and said, no ma'am, I don't have any Legos. I don't have any scrap jewelry. I don't have whatever else she asked for. If I had any of that stuff, I would have already sold it on eBay or Amazon or wherever else. Just like you're going to do with those Scrabble tiles you got in your arm. And at that point, she got pissed off and walked the F out of my yard. Bye, see ya. And that's what I'm talking about. I got no time to deal with that kind of attitude. I go buy stuff from people. I don't act like that. I ask you the price. I might make you a counter offer. And if you don't like it, no thanks, cool. Good looking out. Bye, see ya, and I'm on my way. I have this 20-year-old kid that comes to the flea market every weekend. He comes buy stuff from me every weekend. He's looking for electronic stuff. He's selling it on eBay. We've had this talk. And he's made money off me. I know. I've sold him stuff. Now, if he comes at the right time, he catches me like, say I got a bunch of stuff in the van, I'm unloading it. I haven't cleaned the van out, and I'm throwing it out on tables before I research it. He might even get a good deal. But last weekend he was late. And by the time he showed up, I had already researched the electronic stuff I had, what I was taking back, listing on eBay, and what was going on the eBay table. So he missed his chance. He came up, and I basically told him, and when he shows up, I tell him, I got stuff for you, I don't have stuff for you. That way he ain't wasting his time. Because I got a news flash for you. If you, the picker, a reseller, a buyer, whatever, come to me, and you spend 15 minutes looking at my junk, and you don't buy anything, that costed you money. Bothering me, because somebody's going to come behind you, and they're probably going to give me what I'm asking. So if you spend 15, 20 minutes looking at my stuff and haven't bought a thing, that's your loss. Now you've missed out on the sale over here, or the sale down the street, or the flea market booth over here. You wasted your time. So that piss poor attitude, huff and puff and moan and groan because you don't like my prices, ain't hurting me. It's not hurting me. I had some golf balls. I bought, I want to say winter time, this guy was selling some brand new golf balls in the packages. He had like 40 of them. I bought all the golf balls. Basically, the package was like 25 balls, 20, I can't remember what it was. I had $2 in each package, basically what it was worth. Now, I was selling some of those on eBay for $8 plus the shipping. But they were a bitch to ship. They were heavy. It was a pain in the butt to pack. So I sold a bunch of them. They had garage sale, and I was selling for $5. And when I got down to left about maybe 5 or 6 of them, I'm at the flea market. I was selling $3 a piece. Dude walks up, told him $3 a piece. He looked at me and said 2 for $5. I said no, they're $3 a piece because I knew this guy, even though we hadn't really had any transactions. He's reselling stuff at the flea market. He got pissed off, threw his hands up in the air, cussed, threw him down, and walked off. But I ain't got no time for that shit. Now, immediately after that, some kid, about 15, 16, walks up and hands me $3 for one of the packages of golf balls, because he was going to go use them. When I sell my stuff, I've done my research, and if I haven't done my research, you might get lucky and catch me slipping, and you might get a good deal, and you might flip it for a lot of money. It's happened. I've sold some stuff for later on, like, damn. But I haven't lost money on it. I mean, I could have made more money. So, you know, if you mess up and don't do your research, sometimes you lose money. But I'm going to say lose money. I could have made more money. It happens. It happens. It's going to happen. You live and learn. Kid bought my golf balls. He was happy camper because he knew he was getting a deal. Pittsburgh dude walked off. And that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. If you come and you talk to me and you're legit and you're straight and you're honest about it, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to give you another hint. If you go to a garage sale and dude's got a stack of picture frames and you start looking through the picture frames and you look at me, white boy with freckles, okay? If you're looking through my picture frames and you see a family, like say from East India, that's a clue. Probably hate my shit, okay? I got that from somewhere else. I used to waste my time taking pictures out of picture frames. I get so many picture frames now, I even waste my time doing that. I just throw them out. If you want to buy it, you take the time to remove the pictures. Other than that, I don't do it anymore. So that's the clue! I just throw that out there. Look through the picture frames. That will tell you if it's their shit or they got it from somewhere else. Anyway, I just had to get that off my chest because it's like, hey, we're all trying to make $1, and it's a lot smoother if we reach out to each other, know what we're doing, we're upfront honest. But when you huff and puff and piss and moan about some of these prices, it's just a piss poor attitude. I don't like it, I don't deal with it, and I prefer not to sell to anybody like that. And I'm not talking about pickers, I'm talking just regular, everyday customers. You know, at the flea market, people come out and bitch and moan, just normal people that, like, hey, a lady one time was trying to buy some baby clothes. I think I was selling her the set for like $1, like the pants and the shirt. You can't buy that shit at Goodwill for that price. And that's clean, nice shit. Piss poor attitude, throwing shit back, warm on it because she went for 50 cents. Bitch, it's $1. If you don't like it, put the shit up. Somebody else will buy it later. Okay? She put up and left. I ain't getting no time for that attitude. Go to fucking Goodwill and try to buy that shit. Matter of fact, I got a saying now at the flea market sometimes, because I've had this discussion with a couple folks. This is the price. And then they don't like it. They come back. I said, nope, that's the price. They huff and puff and moan. And then my thing is, I tell you what I do. Go to fucking Walmart. Buy that shit for cheaper than I'm trying to sell it to you right now. Bring me the receipt and show it to me, and I'll give you my shit for free. Okay, I have laid that on a few people, and you know what they've done? They turned around and paid me for the price I was asking. They have. They paid my money and they left. Because I do my research. I blow shit out sometimes. I just want it gone. Inventory just sitting is worthless. And if I can't put new inventory out, like some people come, I have repeat customers come through the market and see my booth. If I have the same old shit there every weekend, they're going to stop coming. So I got to get rid of that shit. And there's a lot of people at the flea market that don't understand that shit. They got the same shit out there for months and months and months. I have sold shit to the guy directly across from me. A nice guy, I love him to death. And he comes over, I'm serious, how it works. He will walk over, he'll buy something from me, walk over and put it on his table. I got no problem with that. I made my money, I know what I had into it. And I'm telling you, he has had shit, and he's got shit of mine still sitting there. For months, he's got the shit sitting. That's not how I'm making my money. If he wants to let his shit sit there for months, that's fine. That's why me and him get along great. I know what he's doing. I mean, we're sitting there looking at each other. I got another guy, 2 booths down. We buy shit back and forth all the time. Most of the shit I buy from him, I put on Craigslist. I can give you 3 things I bought from him that I made money. I bought one of them Yakima space cases that go on top of your vehicle for $40, sold on Craigslist for $125. Bought a tool bike rack for him. A tool bike rack, I say tool, you may pronounce it some other way, for $25. I sold that for $80 on Craigslist. And I bought this exercise bike for $40. When you plug in electronic, the company you sit on. And, well, no, it's $35. I paid $35 for it because there's some $5 deal in between there that me and him had made on something. So I basically paid him $35 for it. I sold it for $90. And if I could have got it for less, I would, but he was sticking firm on his price on the bike. But I still bought it because I ended up selling it for $90 on Craigslist. And he knows what I'm doing because he came down one time and bought this frying pan for me. He caught me slipping. He bought this frying pan thing. It was an electric frying pan, and I didn't think I had the power cord. He had bought the power cord for $1 from me because I wasn't out. My mind was another place, and I didn't catch the fact the cord went to the pan. The shit was separated out, and he ended up buying both items, going to take down his booth, and he sold it for $25. I think I might have sold him for $5. So he caught me slipping. It's all good. I wasn't mad at him. He came down and told me we laughed. We were cool. We laughed about it. But that's the kind of relationship I like. Me and him go back and forth. I buy shit from him. He doesn't use Craigslist. He's not even good at computers. He doesn't know how to use Craigslist. He doesn't mess with it. He strictly sells at garage sales in the flea market. He doesn't do eBay. But that's cool. It works out. So, I'm just throwing it out there. Go out. Be cordial. If you don't like the prices, move on. Don't waste your time. But don't huff, puff, piss, and moan, and bitch and cry. And I'm not talking just to pickers. I'm talking about to the general public out there in the world. You come out and you're getting a good deal. Either you like it or you don't. Put the shit down and walk off. You don't go to Walmart and huff and puff and piss and moan. When you're at Walmart, I mean, yeah, sometimes you're like, damn, man, that's kind of expensive when you buy shit. But you still buy it because you need the shit or you wouldn't be there in the first place. Anyway, I'm just throwing it out there. and I'll be making some more videos, but I just had to get that off my chest. So, I'll catch y'all later.